All right, welcome everybody to Christ the King Middle School here in Springfield, where the Lady Wolverines will be taking on the Cougars, putting their 23-0 record on the line once again. Last regular season match for this 2024 season. This is Aaron Romer bringing you Lady Wolverines basketball. As usual, we're in some gym every single night of the fall, it seems like. Here we are in Springfield. This gym is located where Chatham Road runs into Wabash, kind of that area. A little shopping plaza there, and then head north just a little bit up Chatham Road. So here we are in Springfield one last time for this 2024 season before we head into the playoffs. I think this might be 8th grade night for them, so we may have a slight delay before this game gets going. But I'm kind of unsure. I heard something about that, but I don't know if that's exactly what's going on. I don't see any banners or anything. I want to say we were here for 8th grade night 2 years ago, so it wouldn't surprise me. So 7th grade had a loss, lost by 20 points. They were in it for a first part of the first quarter, but just not able to hang with the really just strong defense of the Cougars. So we'll see what they have here as far as 8th grade goes. West Lincoln, of course, a suffocating defense of our own. Put the Cougars on notice pretty quick. So minute and a half to go. We'll be back in just a little bit with West Lincoln Lady Wolverine basketball here in just a few minutes from Christ the King Middle School. This is Aaron Romer. See you in about a minute. It's always kind of funny. This is Aaron again, back at Christ the King Middle School. It's always kind of funny to see the looks that I get as I'm broadcasting for a junior high girls basketball game. You get like, what is this weirdo doing? And then they see us play, and then you kind of get like the little look of acknowledgement, like, oh, I see what's going on.
For game number 2 tonight, our 8th grade game between the Wolverines from West Lincoln, Blackwell, and your Christ the King Cougars. At this time, we'd ask everyone to please stand as we're led in prayer by a couple of our 8th grade girls, and then our national anthem. Thank you very much. Now let's meet the starting lineup for both teams First for the Wolverines, number 1, Taylor Short.
Number 1, Taylor Short.
Number 2, Paisley Holmes.
Number 2, Paisley Holmes.
Number 5, Sage Gilbert.
Number 5, Sage Gilbert.
Number 21, Ella Romer.
Number 21, Ella Romer.
23, Grace
And number
Bivens.
23, Grace Bivens, coached by Brad Schneider and Jason Toft. Big shout out and big thanks to these coaches here this
And now, here's the starting
this season.
lineup for your Christ the King Cougars. Number 1, Hazel Kenneth. Number 5, Abigail Gossett. Number 10, Nev Hancock. Number 11, Marilyn Stubb. And number 13, Camilla Butler. Christ the King is coached
Cougars
by
in white.
Bert Jones.
White with green,
19 Jones.
what does it say, CTS on the chest, green numerals trimmed in green. West Lincoln in their away blue uniforms with white numerals. West Lincoln will be attacking the basket to our right as you see it on your screen. Wolverines versus the Cougars. Grace Bivens takes a circle for West Lincoln. West Lincoln 23-0. Last regular season match of this 2024 season. Tipped ahead, picked up by the Cougars. Bivens down low to Gilbert. Gilbert up and in for 2. West Lincoln up first. We've seen this all season long where West Lincoln's press is just stifling. Paisley. Holmes dribbles in, finds Romer down low. Romer too strong. That goes out of bounds off West Lincoln. That'll be Cougar basketball. They lead 2-0. First one's on the board here tonight. Cougars dribble right through the press. Cougars pick up their dribble right in front of me. Near side. Back out. Taylor up top. She pushes her left. That's into Paisley. Gilbert right there. Bivens. Bivens with the steal. As Paisley works her way down the floor. Paisley with left-hand dribble. And she draws the foul. Holmes will shoot 2 free throws. Paisley left hand all the way down the floor. She runs right into that girl who's set up on the low post. Oof, just a bit short. We've seen this before where West Lincoln just takes them a few minutes. Takes them a few minutes to get that old V8 engine powered up and going. That one's out of bounds, or rolls around and out. So they'll get another one as there's a lane violation by number 1. Shots away. That's good. It makes it 3-0 West Lincoln. Cougars. Dribble, and then that ball will just roll out of bounds as Bivens will let it go. That'll be West Lincoln basketball. And they're seeing firsthand strength of this West Lincoln defense. Let's see what the 8th grade team has for a press. That's Holmes. Holmes. She'll dribble right through it. Holmes to Bivens, high post, back door, Gilbert for 2. 5-0 West Lincoln. Gilbert with a tip. Cougars come away with it. Very strongly right-hand dominant number 5 who dribbles through that press. Up the top, that's Short. Short pushes her left. They'll come near side, that's Gilbert. Gilbert and Romer. Fed down low, Bivens there. Fed back out to the right side this time. Good for 2. Christ the King on the board. Into Holmes. Holmes ahead, that's Gilbert. Gilbert will drive. Finger roll no good. Christ the King with the rebound. Here come the Cougars. Cougars down the floor near side. Picks up her dribble. Taylor up top. That's Holmes. Cougars. They'll go opposite side. They're going to call a foul on Holmes. Reach-in foul. Second team foul for West Lincoln. Who got our first foul? I don't even remember. The foul should have been against them, right? Because we got free throw. What's going on? Should be one team foul each. Shot's too strong. There's short. Taylor. That ball's tipped. That'll stay with Wolverines. Taylor short will inbound for West Lincoln. Back to Holmes. Coach Schneider calls out the play. Wolverines. Holmes backs her down. Bivin, high post, backdoor. Gilbert again for two more. Christ the King can't break it through. Pass was short. That's going to be another foul for West Lincoln against Paisley. That'll be her second. Should be two. So if you look at the scoreboard there on the bottom left, it says 3 team fouls for West Lincoln. It should be 2. There's 1 foul for Christ the King. Long pass. Romer with the steal. Momentum carried her out of bounds. That'll be Cougar basketball. And in close. Over to Paisley. Paisley beats her to the sideline. Tipped away by Holmes. That ball will stay with the Cougars. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for finding us. We broadcast on YouTube because this is best shown on the big screen. If you can somehow get it on your television, that'll be your best experience. And again, thanks for tuning in to Lady Wolverines basketball. It's been a pleasure to bring it to you this season. As the Wolverines are up 5 here with 3:07 to go in the first. Short ahead, Holmes. Holmes on the left side, no good. Picked up by the Cougars, here they come. Fast break, down the floor. Too strong, Bivin with the rebound. Hands it off to Taylor short. Taylor dribbles out. She'll pass it to Paisley. Paisley Holmes. Runs the offense for West Lincoln. That's Taylor. Taylor over to Gilbert. Gilbert down corner. Down low. Bivin has the ball blocked. Bivin back up for 2 and in. Nice ball movement there for the blue. Christ the King forced down low. Saved by Short. Off to Holmes. That'll be a foul against number 13 for Christ the King. It'll be their second team foul. Officially, I guess only their first team foul, but what do I know? Holmes. Holmes, she'll penetrate. Jumper, good. Nice job by Paisley Holmes. Taking control. The ball into traffic. She'll pick it up. Holmes there. Holmes comes away with it. Holmes ahead, finds Gilbert. Gilbert's momentum was taking her away from the basketball. Turnover West Lincoln. Rare turnover at that. Romer comes over to cut her off. That rolls around and out. Loose ball. It's going to be a jump ball and the alternating possession arrow in favor of the Lady Wolverines. 11-2 is your score. West Lincoln leads by 9. 2:06 to go in the first. Back out to Holmes. Holmes. She'll go down low. Gilbert for 2 more. Full court press in place. Cougars dribble through, picked up by Gilbert. Gilbert with a layup, good for 2 more. Gilbert on a roll. Timeout, Cougars. West Lincoln up big here, 15-2. Watch that. One of these last plays back. I don't even know which one I grabbed. Let's watch it. Here we go. So we break the press. Just lobbed right into Paisley. Paisley with a quick dribble past that trap and then finds Gilbert down low. I think Sage, if we have 15 points, Sage has got to have 12 of those, right? Boy. Off to a quick start. 15-2. Good look at the girls right there. Starters back on the floor. Romer and Biven in the shot right there. Holmes, short, and Gilbert. That deadly trident that leads this front end of our press. Gilbert there, short to help. Fed through, Romer up, no good. Here come the Cougars. Cougars. Foul against who? Against Ella. What the? What's going on? I'm not sure he was in the position to see that. Down the corner, Biven out. Short, she'll drive in. Biven there with the block. That's Holmes. Holmes pulls down the rebound. Holmes crossover dribble to break free. Down the left side. Holmes down the floor. 10 foot. Yeah, that's good. That's Holmes. Holmes with the steal. Back up and in for two more. Cougars frantically trying to put something together to break this press. Substitution for Christ the King. They got one of their 7th graders on the floor. Thinking maybe she'll be able to do it. Hate to break it to her. Probably not going to happen. 1 minute to play. First quarter. Onto the wing, far side. Holmes, Biven, she'll dribble in, penetration, floater, no good. They're gonna call a foul on Romer. It'll be her second. And she saw some daylight, went for it. Romer all right there on the arm. First, boy, that shook the entire gym. That shot hit off the front of the rim and it shook the entire structure of this gym. Next one's good. 51.7 seconds to go here in the first. West Lincoln leads by 16. Holmes. That's Gilbert. Gilbert on the left side. Right hand dribble in. Back over to Holmes. Holmes, crossover dribble, finds some space. Floater, that's good. Full court press still in place for West Lincoln. Ball's thrown away. Must have gone off of one of the Wolverines. That'll go back to the Cougars. Cougars inbound. Near side. Sent across Holmes, no good. She tried to step in there and take the steal. Floater's no good. Kick back out, 13 seconds. Taylor ahead. Taylor short. Back to Holmes. Holmes with a 15-footer off the left side, good. Waning seconds of this first quarter. West Lincoln ahead, 20 points. Your score is 23-3. Watch that last basket back. Taylor to Holmes. Watch this. Just a step right inside the three-point line. Good as gold, as I like to say. And West Lincoln up 20. Boy, oh boy. Head big here in the first. It seems like we've played more than that, but it's probably because Sage put 14 points down in the first quarter. Maybe 12. Maybe 12. I think she had 12. So as we go on tonight, I do want to make sure I recognize Coach Schneider and Coach Toft for coaching the girls this season. Of course, Coach Schneider's girls have all moved on to the high school, but Brad had some unfinished business to accomplish with these girls, so he came back for one final season. I want to say thank you to Coach Schneider and Coach Toft. A lot of nights away from their family spent with these girls. He coached them for a long time, so I can see why you'd want to finish it out. Cougar basketball. Dribbled in, bat ball's out to the corner, near side. Back out to the wing, top of the key. Right side this time. Dribbles into traffic and loses the basketball. Taylor with the steal, picked up. Over to Holmes, down low to Bivin, in for two more. West Lincoln, flawless with their ball movement. Ball picked up her dribble. She's through. Defense back. She'll dribble into the lane. Runner no good. Holmes with the pickup of the loose ball. Gilbert down the lane. Gilbert. She drives and draws the foul. Gilbert, she'll shoot two. Just off the mark. Sage will get one more. 25-3 is your score. Gilbert's second shot's away. That's short. They're going to say a lane violation for West Lincoln, so that shot wouldn't have counted anyway. Cougar basketball. Just watch West Lincoln's movement here on defense. Travel. She dribbled right into Paisley, and frustration on the faces of the Cougars. I can't say I don't blame them. Pass back to Holmes. Holmes works to the right side. Holmes down low. Bivin. Pass wasn't quite strong enough, but it was tipped away, so it'll stay with West Lincoln. Gilbert will do the inbound. Gilbert tried to feed it into Bivin, no good. Here come the Cougars. Cougars down the floor. Romer slows her down. Cougars back out, top of the key. Fed down low, lobbed in, Romer breaks it up. Romer with the steal, that ball is tipped out of bounds. It'll go back to the Cougars. 4:46 to play in the half. Christ the King. Work around the perimeter, shots away, no good. Here's Holmes. Holmes down the floor. Crossover dribble down low to Bivin, who draws the foul. And that'll be on the ground. Second team foul for Christ the King, and that's number 13's second foul. Short will inbound. Finds Sage. Sage. Runner. That's off. Travel. Christ the King on the rebound. She ran into her own player, and you can just see in the body language of the Cougars, the frustration just mounting. Gilbert. Gilbert to Bivin. Bivin, Holmes. Holmes to Gilbert. Back to Holmes, top of the key. Holmes, jumper. Friendly bounce. Rebound, Christ the King. Christ the King down the floor, overthrown. That goes out of bounds. That'll be West Lincoln basketball. Overthrown as words of encouragement from the Cougars coach. Holmes. Holmes handles it easily. Got Sage to her right. Taylor left. Taylor, Holmes down low. Bivin flashing in, nothing there. Cougars on the move. Sage back. Oh, Taylor short. Draws the foul. That'd be a number 5. That'd be a third team foul. We'll call that a frustration foul. Taylor into Paisley as they draw back. Full court press. Holmes. Holmes in. Jumper. That's strong. Bivin came flying in and goes down hard. She gets up slowly. Watch Bivin here as she goes down. How's the foul on? Not exactly sure. So foul's on Grace. As Grace appears to be all right. She's gonna just step out and take a breather. As Piper Craig comes in for her. As Grace gathers her wits. Christ the King. Tries to move the basketball. Piper Craig up top. Stopped by Sage. Sage breaks up the dribble. Christ the King up top. Near side. Taylor out. That's Piper on the point for West Lincoln. Back out to Holmes. Holmes is there. 1-2-2 defense for West Lincoln. Shots away. Holmes with the rebound. Here comes Holmes. Holmes down the near side. Down low, Gilbert kicks it out. Taylor, good for two. Nice job by Taylor, short. Christ the King runs into trouble right at half court. That's Holmes, picks up the loose ball. Holmes in for two more. That makes it 29-3. Coach Schneider calls off the press for West Lincoln. That ball's off the mark. Offensive rebound for the Cougars. Cougars looking for some daylight. Any type of daylight. And they call a 3-second lane violation against the Cougars. West Lincoln up big, 29-3. Boy. They have one field goal and one free throw on the night, and that's it. Holmes. Holmes to Short. Short over to Gilbert. Gilbert back to Short. Short on the top of the key, over to Gilbert. Gilbert with a little stutter step floater, good. Full court press off for West Lincoln. Cougars. They'll work right. Looking for something, anything. Gilbert over. They'll call another lane violation. Another turnover for the Cougars. As Cougars coach is asking, who was that on? She didn't believe it. Kick back out, Paisley. Paisley dribbles in. Paisley jumper, that's off. Rebound Cougars. Cougars down the far side. They'll slow it down. Cougars work to the right. 15-footer from this wing, no good. Gilbert pulls down the rebound. Gilbert, right-hand dribble down the near side. Crossover, there's a foul. As Gilbert goes down hard. This is a rough one. Our final game of the season. Sage looks like she might be grabbing that knee in her hip. But Sage is tough as they come. Seems to be okay. Grace Bivin back on for West Lincoln. Into Holmes. Holmes, crossover dribble, works right. Taylor. Over to Sage. Corner, Bivin, down low. Bivin again, gets her own rebound twice, that's good. As we come up on 1 minute to go in the half, West Lincoln leads by 30. Fed down low, Bivin, that's Holmes. Ahead, Sage Gilbert. Good for two more. Under a minute to go. Cougars looking for something, anything. Ball will stay with the Cougars as Sage let it go. She was convinced it went off white, but They're going to say it went off one of the Wolverines as Piper Craig comes in for Paisley Holmes. 44 seconds to play. Lobbed in, just over the outstretched arm of Short. 3-point shots off. No good. Biven there. Biven pulls down the rebound, hands it off to Short. Short will run the offense. The ball's tipped away. It'll be a foul. It's number 13. That's their 5th. We'll shoot 2. It's 5. They should be shooting. Sure enough. So we're in the bonus now. So Taylor will get 2 free throws. New rule last year, and not everybody gets it, and you don't think about looking. So 5th team foul, that puts us in the bonus. That's off. Got Piper and Brooklyn in for Ella and Paisley. Taylor Short with her 2nd free throw. That's good. Makes it 36-3. Here come the Cougars, looking to make something happen. High post, in traffic. Nothing there as that ball's saved in, but picked up by Brooklyn, or Piper rather. Piper with the layup, no good. Here comes Christ the King, and she lost the handle. 13 seconds to go. Romer and Paisley back in for offense. As Christ the King makes a substitution of their own. Lobbed in. That's Holmes. Holmes backs her down. Holmes fed in, high post, Biven. Out to Gilbert from the corner. That rattles around and out. 2 seconds. Christ the King won't get a shot off, and that's the way the first half ends, folks. West Lincoln leads by 33 with a score of 33-6. We'll be back in just a few moments. This is Aaron Romer bringing you Lady Wolverine basketball. the HDMI goes through here. Sure. It's hot. I do have a spare one of those if it ever breaks. Never had anything like break down. Never had anything break.
Usually has like the golden. It's like crunchy. Why'd you stand up?
I thought we were getting going again.
4 minutes.
All right, and we're back. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Back to Christ the King Middle School here in Springfield, where the Lady Wolverines lead by 33 to start the second half. West Lincoln Broadwell putting their 23-0 record on the line. I don't think it's in danger here tonight. It'll make us 24-0 as we head into the postseason. So the 8th grade has a whole week off, and 7th grade starts their playoffs this next week. So West Lincoln will just practice for the foreseeable future. Probably have a first-round bye as well in the regional. Gilbert, Romer finds Holmes with a lob, no, not there. West Lincoln back down the floor. This girl's kind of limping, don't you think? Looks like it. Maybe it's that left knee. Christ the King to the right. Picked up by Holmes. Holmes with the save, and then they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Cougars. Well, tale of two games. 7th grade, girls just couldn't get anything going, and here we are in the 8th grade game, and the Cougars can't get any offense going. Ball thrown away, picked up by Biven. Only three substitutes on the bench for West Lincoln. Sage, a little 10-footer from the shoulder, no good. Picked up by Sage. Gilbert with the steal. Sage. Back down to Holmes. Holmes up. That's off. That'll stay with West Lincoln as it went off number 13. Continuous clock for the entirety of the second half as West Lincoln's already up 30. Sage out to Paisley. Paisley. Taylor. Taylor over to Biven. Biven will penetrate. Find some space in the lane. Little 10-footer. That's off the mark. Gets her own rebound. Grace with the rebound. Loose ball picked up by the Cougars. Here they come. Cougars down the floor. They'll slow it down as the clock continues to roll. 4 minutes to go. They'll get a shot away, and that falls. Gives them their second field goal of the night. Into Sage. Gilbert. Gilbert with the runner. Strong. Gilbert. Back out to Romer. Romer from the corner. That's short. Now go to the Cougars. Cougars. High post. Fed down low. Biven. Biven with the steal. Holmes. Holmes ahead. Sage. Gilbert off the mark. And they'll call Sage on a foul. So first team foul for West Lincoln. As we're up 31. Cougars down the floor. As they meet their fate, this West Lincoln defense. That ball's short. Biven with the rebound. Holmes faces a little opposition, able to break through. Cross half court. Down low, Sage, left hand, good for two. So West Lincoln gets the lead back up to 33. In the corner, finds a little space. Runner, good for two. 4 points on the board this quarter. Sage. Sage ahead. Sage a little two-step jump, no good. Biven out to Romer. Holmes. Holmes brings it out. 2 minutes to play in the third. Sage from the right side. That's off. Ball's loose. We'll call a held ball. That'll be Cougar basketball on the alternating possession. One 2-2 defense for West Lincoln. All five starters still on the floor. Into the corner. They'll take a 15-footer from the left side. Not there. They'll get their own offensive board. Into the corner. Loses the handle. Picked up by Biven. That's Holmes. Holmes. Lob into Romer. Romer. Open jumper. No good. Cougars back down. Cougars, they'll fire off a three. That's short. Offensive rebound. Tipped away. It was Biven who caused that turnover, but picked back up. Romer with the step in to break up a pass. Goes out of bounds as the clock is stopped. Inbound to the Cougars. Cougars, top of the key, left side. She'll penetrate. Fires off a shot, not there. Holmes. Holmes quickly down the floor. Holmes. Right hand layup, good. Cougars, quick ahead. Cougars to the right side. Jumper, long two. Off the mark, Romer with the rebound. Hands off, stolen away by the Cougars. Cougars lose their balance. That's Biven. Biven ahead. Left hand layup, strong. What a sloppy basketball here the last few minutes. Not really the speed West Lincoln's used to playing. Is that a run out? Nope, doesn't stop the third quarter. It'll be 1.2 seconds. So Christ the King's gonna look to get one shot off here. They get a substitution on. .2 seconds. Keep an eye on that clock. They get the shot away. That's good. Small victory for Christ the King as we head in to the fourth quarter. It's just one of the plays from before. Holmes, coast to coast. Right hand layup up and in. So lead still 30. So we'll have another running clock here in the fourth. Who? So let's go ahead and take a peek and see how many viewers we've had. All right, I don't think you guys can see this. How many viewers have we had on the live stream tonight? Put it in your guess. What's your guess? 59. We've had 59 viewers for this last regular season game of this 2024 season. Watch these ladies. These are just one special team, that's for sure. I want to give a thanks to Coach Gilbert, who's been taking stats here for the team all season long. She puts in some good work each night for the team too. So I want to thank Leanne Gilbert for that. Make sure she gets some recognition. And then Whitney Clark and Cindy Biven, who take pictures of the girls all season long. So just try to get some thanks out here to recognize those who put in all the extra time. Taylor runs it around top. That's Sage. Sage to Holmes. Biven. Biven works in. Biven. Jumper no good. Sage right there. It's going to be a held ball. Ball back to the Cougars. Minershagen on, Romer off. Christ the King down the floor. Sage right there to break up the play. Picked up by Taylor Short. She'll come away with it. Taylor backs her man down. And it's going to be a foul on number 11 or 21, whatever her number is, 11. First team foul for Christ the King as they make a substitution. Holmes to Taylor. Taylor. Gilbert. Gilbert to Biven. Motion offense for West Lincoln. Biven. Minershagen. Oh, overthrown. Panthers, or Cougars rather. Makes it 40-12. West Lincoln up 28. Holmes down to Biven. Biven will drive. Biven. Sage. Sage picks up her dribble, finds Taylor. Taylor steps out to help. Back to Gilbert. Gilbert, three-point shot. That's strong. Christ the King pulls down the board. Here they come, Cougars. As the clock continues to roll. Cougars, near side. Top of the key. He'll dribble out, that's Holmes. Tipped in, that's Taylor. Taylor with an easy left-hand layup in for two more. That brings the lead back up to 30. We come up on 3 minutes to play. Cougars, opposite side. Bivin puts it back in play, picked up by Taylor. Here we go. Taylor runs her down. Taylor backs her in. Gilbert. Bivin with a jumper. That's good. Makes it 44-12. Cougars tried to feed her to the low post, nothing there. Holmes down the floor, loses the handle, slows it down. Holmes, Taylor. Timeout, West Lincoln to get some subs on. Romer, Clark, and Craig on for West Lincoln. So it's Holmes, Romer, Clark, Craig, and Minershagen on the floor for West Lincoln. As Short, Bivin, and Gilbert all take a seat. 2:32 to go. Brooklyn lobbed into Romer, not there, as it'll be stay with West Lincoln, and that ball's tipped away. Taylor in for Paisley. Piper. Back to Taylor. 2 minutes to play. Taylor short. To Maddie Minershagen. Ball's loose. Piper's there. Piper to Taylor. Taylor will make some room, and then there's a foul on number 13. Yeah, second team foul. So you want to check out the Facebook page. We'll update there when the next games are to be played. It'll be 7th grade regionals. That'll be our next game. So I haven't even checked to see where that is. 8th grade will play over in Decatur. Decatur, I think it's Liberty. I think that's where, does that sound right? Layup no good. Picked up by Brooklyn. And there's going to be another foul on number 11. Substitutions on for Christ the King as she's going to take out her 8th graders. So 7th grade regionals next week. Following week, 8th grade regionals. Check out the Facebook page. We'll post all the details there. I'll be at all the games I can. Again, I cannot broadcast the state series. So once we get to the state series, we can't broadcast any of those games, but we can broadcast all the games leading up to it. So bet your bottom dollar I'll be there. High post, that's Craig. Craig has the ball stolen away. Here come the Cougars. Cougars into the lane. Taylor with the steal. 20 seconds to go. Taylor still in control. Piper. Piper tries to connect with Minershagen, not there, and that's the way this one's going to end, folks. 44-12 will be your final score. West Lincoln extends their winning streak to 24. Thanks for being with us, everybody, for the regular season match of this 2024 season. This is Aaron Romer bringing you Lady Wolverines playoff basketball. We'll see you guys next time. This is Aaron signing off. Have a good night, everybody.